welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Ashley. I love to make lifestyle videos, lifestyle vlogs, day in my life vlogs, what I eat in a day, all those kinds of videos. Today I wanted to do kind of a mid-year reset video. I just have been kind of in a funk lately. I obviously set some New Year goals in the beginning of the year, but I feel like I never visually put them somewhere that I could look at all the time and be reminded of these goals. I just wrote them down, and I figured that it's June, the perfect time to kind of reevaluate my goals, and I wanted to create a vision board today. That way I could put it on my desk and see it every day, be reminded of the goals that I want to achieve before the year is over. So we're gonna do that today. So I wanna go ahead and rewrite out some of my goals for the rest of the year before I scroll on Pinterest and try to find photos that like align with my goals. I bought a poster board, that way I can have all my photos sent to Walgreens, print them out, and then put them on the board. I also bought this frame. After I put all the pictures on the poster board, put the whole thing into the frame. That way I can just kind of like have this hanging up either in my room somewhere, probably just like on my desk. That way every day I can see it and be reminded of the goals that I have set for myself. Just have like a little reminder of how to become the best version of myself. Let's go ahead and write out some of my goals first. Better at is my water intake. I really struggle with drinking my water. 10K steps a day is like another really common goal. I would love to do it every single day, but I just know that that might be a little unrealistic for me. So I'm gonna do 10,000 steps at least 5 days of the week. Yeah, I'm gonna do at least 5 days of the week. I also want to do no screen time in bed, at least on the weekdays, because sometimes I just need a good doom scroll, which is fine. I have a Hatch alarm, and when I first got it, I was so good about using it and putting my phone away and not using it in bed, and I feel like it made the biggest difference in my sleep. And then summer hit and I just like really stopped doing that, and I want to bring it back. And I also have a Kindle, which has helped so much because I'll just put my phone away and then read on my Kindle before I go to bed and have like the Hatch in the background, and I literally feel like I felt just the biggest improvement in my sleep, and sleep is something I struggle with a lot. So at least on the weekdays I want to be really good about not using my phone in bed, and then on the weekends if I want to have a little break or if I just want to doom scroll, I'll let myself. But the weekdays we're gonna try to be better about that. I also want to limit eating out to only 2 days a week. I really want to prioritize fueling my body with whole foods and just like making food at home. I was on spironolactone for my face, and I feel like it helped a lot, but I feel like it threw my body out of whack. Like I just didn't feel myself. I was having really bad cramps. My cycle was just really thrown off, and I want to go back to being off it and just trying to prioritize things that are good for my body, good for my gut health, just trying to get that back aligned. So I think not eating out as much will help with that. It'll force me to really prioritize like what I'm eating at home and just like eating better. I want to post on social media at least once a day. I'm really trying to be consistent on social media. So at least one post a day. That can literally be on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, like whatever platform. I want to make sure I make my bed every morning. I want to save money where I can. Like for example, I'm obsessed with 7 Brew. I started making my coffee at home and like trying to find videos that were like how to make 7 Brew coffee at home, and it just saves so much money doing that. I feel like I've gotten pretty good at making the drinks that I really like from 7 Brew. I want to do a morning devotional every time I wake up. And with my morning devotionals, I want to journal or just like write down like what stood out to me about those devotionals. That way I can always like refer back to them. When I was like younger, I really was good at like doing my devotionals, and it was just like so rewarding to like go back and read like a prior journal entry that I had or devotional entry and like see where I was at and like how God like took me out of like that spot and brought me somewhere new and somewhere better. So I just feel like they're really good at looking back at and reminding myself that no matter what, everything's gonna happen how it's supposed to happen, and God has got me and has my back. So I just want to get back into that routine. And along with that too, I'm gonna start going back to church on Sundays. I moved away from home, and just moving to like a new state, it was a little bit hard to like find that community again and just like find find a church that I felt comfortable attending. But recently we have tried a church here in Kentucky and I actually really liked it. So I would love to like just get back in the routine of going back at least on Sundays. I don't know, I just always feel so good after going to Sunday service. Got a good amount of goals on there. Okay, now that I have my goals all written out, I'm gonna scroll on Pinterest. My iPad is dead, so we're gonna use my laptop and like try to find photos that match up with the goals that I've written down, and then I'm gonna save them to my laptop and then we'll send them to Walgreens to have them printed out for the poster board. Let's see what Pinterest has to offer. Photos to be printed from Walgreens. So while that is getting ready, I'm going to cut the poster board because it's a little bit bigger than the frame. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like cut it to match this sizing. And then once I do that, I think I want to actually write out my goals on the poster board just so that they're like physically on this board. Just for like sentimental reasons, I want the goals to be like under the photos, so I'm gonna do that and then send my boyfriend Justin to go pick up the photos for me from Walgreens, and then we'll stick them on. So good. I had a couple pictures left over, but I got mostly everything that I wanted to on there, and I really like it, and I'm gonna put it like right on my desk, that way I can see it every day and be reminded of what my goals are every single day, and just like little reminders that are important to keep in mind while I go throughout my days. So yeah, that was so fun. This definitely helps me get into a better mindset for the rest of the year. It was the perfect 6-month little reset for the rest of the year. I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling good. I'm ready to just continue being the best version of myself that I can be and just pushing myself. And now I have this little reminder every single day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe for more. And also, please, 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 please leave a like and comment on this video. I am gonna try to be posting more like actual longer YouTube videos on this account, so stay tuned for more. Love you guys.